Hi everyone and welcome to my new series, Mass Effect: A History. In this series I'll be looking into the events, characters and popular lore in the Mass Effect universe and discussing all about them. Today I'll be covering Tali, a fan favourite squad mate in the Mass Effect universe, so without further ado, let's get started. Tali'Zorah na Raya is a member of the Quarian race and appears as a controllable squad mate in all three Mass Effect games. Tali also features heavily in the story of the original trilogy as a mechanical genius and takes the role of a Quarian machinist, a class in the Mass Effect series which focuses on Tali's technical skills, which becomes more effective when fighting Geth units, technology and deploying security drones. Tali was born in 2161 aboard the Raya. Having reached maturity for a Quarian, she departed the migrant fleet on her pilgrimage. Quarian pilgrimages are essentially rites of passage that all Quarians must undertake. On her travels, she began hearing reports of the Geth and became curious. She tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted planet, waited until one was separated from its unit, then disabled it and removed its memory core, only to reveal that Saren, the main antagonist from the original Mass Effect game, was behind the attacks on Eden Prime. However, possessing this file then put Tali in grave danger. She was then pursued by Saren's forces and escaped to the Citadel. It's here we first meet Tali in the original Mass Effect game, in an alleyway near Cora's den aboard the Citadel. It's here where Tali is tricked for a handover gone wrong, and then a group of assassins show up to kill her and retrieve her file on Saren. That's where Shepard and co intervene. Tali then assists Shepard with defeating the Geth and Sovereign during the events of the original Mass Effect. During Mass Effect 1, Tali spends her time in the Normandy's engine room, which becomes a bit of a frequent spot for her work during all three games on both the SR1 and SR2. Now onto the events of Mass Effect 2. After the attack on the Normandy SR1 from the Collectors resulting in Shepard's demise, and having completed her pilgrimage in Mass Effect 1 during her side quest to drive the Geth away from the Armstrong Nebula, Tali then joined the crew of the Nema and became a bit of a respected figure in the migrant fleet, earning the title Tali'Zorah vas Nema. In between Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, she also gained a brand new environmental suit, reflecting her becoming a Quarian adult. In 2185, she led a mission to the human colony of Freedom's Progress, searching for a missing Quarian named Vitor. It's here when we meet Tali again in Mass Effect 2, and regardless of Shepard's choices in the mission, they part ways as Tali returns to the flotilla. Tali is initially thrilled to find Shepard being alive, but is surprised and disappointed to see the commander working with Cerberus, because at this point in the timeline Cerberus are seen as a terrorist organisation and are hostile to alien races. We then finally meet Tali again, where she is recruited to join the suicide mission via a survey gone wrong on the planet Haystrom to gather data on the planet's prematurely dying sun. During the events of Mass Effect 2, Tali helps Shepard defeat the Collectors aboard the Collector base, and depending on your choices in-game, she can also finally be romanced, but more on that later. Tali's side story in Mass Effect 2 involves going aboard the migrant fleet to find out that the Admiralty Board has charged her with treason. This side story involves us finding out the fate of Tali's father whilst attempting to clear Tali's name. It is then revealed that the Admiralty Board after this mission have decided to change Tali's name and her main title to Tali'Zorah vas Normandy, even after her loyalty mission is completed. Tali is a potential romance option for male Shepard. When Tali first joins the crew of the Normandy, Kasumi Goto and other crewmates aboard the Normandy notice a potential crush on Shepard, many actually telling Shepard to their face. This romance also results in funny and cute dialogue showing Tali's humour and nerves when trying to convey her feelings to Commander Shepard. Now moving on to Mass Effect 3. If Tali survives the suicide mission and Mass Effect 2 story in general, Tali returns to the Quarian fleet following Shepard's return to the Alliance. Due to her expertise with the Geth, the Admiralty Board requests Tali's assistance in their campaign to retake Rannoch, the former homeworld of the Quarians. Tali reunites with Shepard when the Normandy joins the Quarians in the war against the Geth, the Collectors and the Reapers. During the missions on Rannoch, there are many outcomes, some resulting in Tali's death, suicide and disloyalty to Shepard, and if we romanced her directly, we can actually save both the Geth, the planet of Rannoch, and Tali herself. It's here where Tali actually decides to rejoin the Normandy, knowing that she'd be fighting for the future of her species. Before leaving Rannoch, she takes off her mask to see the sunset in a heart-melting scene. Tali from here on out assists the crew to finally put an end to the Reapers and fight for the chance of recultivating Rannoch for future generations. So during the Mass Effect 3 Citadel DLC, if Tali is still alive and in an active relationship with Commander Shepard, she will be the first to come to Shepard's aid when the Commander gets ambushed by the clone soldiers. Here we get to see the relationship deepen, with Tali mingling with the other allies of Shepard, getting drunk and even acquiring a tattoo, and if romance, even snuggling up to watch a bit of Fleet and Flotilla. Either that or it's a bit of Citadel and chill.
Still totally worth it.
Also, a cool little fun fact that I actually didn't know until my second playthrough of the entire trilogy: if neither Tali nor Garrus is in a relationship with Shepard, the two of them will eventually enter a romantic relationship with each other nearing the end of Mass Effect 3. Just a cool little fun fact for you there. If romanced in both games, Tali deepens her relationship with Shepard and even risks her life by breaking certain rules with interspecies mating, as outside their environmental suits, Quarians can develop fevers, become extremely ill, or even die. Tali even appears near the end of Mass Effect 3, with Shepard forcing Tali to go back to the Normandy after becoming injured in the final rush. Shepard asks her to go on living and build a home on Rannoch, to which Tali tearfully replies with that she already has a home, and begs Shepard to come back with her.
Build yourself a home.
I have a home. Come back to me.
As for the next game in the series though, we simply don't know Tali, if she's even going to appear, and we don't know her well-being and whereabouts in the future. But when we do find out, I'll be sure to inform all of you, and we can only hope that our best Quarian girl returns in the future games of the Mass Effect series. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to check out more episodes in the Mass Effect A History series, make sure to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, goodbye.